Porn is like a buffet. As you have might gone to a restaurant and you see a large number of eating kind of stuff. You start urging for food. You urge that you eat everything. You put one plate, start eating, then one more plate and more. You want to eat everything, but you feel that you are full now. In the same case, our eyes feel hunger. Porn is like the same. You open a website, then what happens is that temporarily you get yourself sexually satisfied, but your eyes are always urging you to watch the same thing. You urge to go back to that scene again and again. For example, an addicted person decides that he will not go for this again. This is the last time. He says that I'll not go into this addiction anymore. But what happens is that he is again doing the same. But when he gives himself the deadline of just 4 days, and he says that after 4 days I will not do this again, then you know after 2 days he will again start urging for the same, but he has to stop and wait to complete his deadline. So with this practice, one can ultimately fight the addiction. Read the Surah Mu'minun and see that Allah the Almighty said, indeed, the believers succeeded. The succeeded. Who? Those who are during their prayer humbly submissive, and those who turn away from ill speech, and they who are observant of zakah, and they who guard their private parts. And then Allah the Almighty mentioned the other qualities of the believers. And then He mentioned that those who turn away from sins. And at last, then Allah the Almighty again mentioned about the prayers. Then He said, they are the inheritors, who will inherit Al-Firdus. They will abide therein eternally. In Surah Mu'minun, Allah mentioned about prayers 2 times. About paying zakah and turning away from useless things 1 time. But He mentioned about turning away from obscenity 3 times. This means that this shows the intensity and shows the importance of turning away from it, for if you really want to succeed, keep yourself busy. I said that we try to eliminate our negative habits and develop positive ones. In order to overcome addiction, spend your time and energy in sports like football, cricket, etc., i.e. in positive kinds of stuff. If you don't put your energy into such positive kinds of stuff, then ultimately you will get indulged in sins. So exercise is important, keep yourself busy. The way how some people got rid of this habit, this addiction, they started some business. When their business grew and they got so indulged in it, that ultimately they couldn't get time for this addiction. Take the projects and get yourself busy with such amounts of work that you don't get time for this addiction. The empty mind is the devil's workshop. If you don't get time for it, then go for exercise. Exercise is better than doing this sin. If maybe not, then go to your friends, go to gathering like this, go to the masjid and read Quran, make a to-do list and paste it in your room. As you can do it, I can, I will, such quotes in rooms, in laptops. The sentence, Allah is always watching, is very powerful too. Paste it on the top of the laptop and see how it will work for you. Everybody knows that Allah is always watching. But when you will paste this on your screen, it will work as a reminder, insha'Allah.